live. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Nikki Smokes, joined by Bobby and Jay. You are listening to The Smoke Show. It's Victory Monday. Victory Monday. The Miami Dolphins put the absolute smackdown on the Cleveland Browns. We beat the living piss out of them, 39-17. The Dolphins have won 4 straight games. And, I don't know if you've checked the standings, but I think we're back in first place, pal. I think the Miami Dolphins are back in first place in the AFC East. And to be honest with you, I think we might be the best team in the AFC. This team is unbelievable. Finally, we almost had complimentary football besides Jason Sanders. It's great sucks when your weak link is your kicker, until you get into a situation where it's like, oh my God, is he going to make this for us to win the game? But we're not going to dwell on that right now because we just dropped 39 big ones, won by 22 points. And I got to tell you what, man, I never had so much fun watching the game. I was at the game, obviously. I go to all the home games. And you have no idea how fun it is to be sitting there just getting hammered, sipping, sitting back. And every time you look up, touchdown, touchdown. Touchdown, Jeff Wilson, touchdown, Raheem Mostert, touchdown, Tyreek Hill, it's just touchdown. And you're like, what is going on? This is so much fun. And I've never had that much fun in my life. Level 2 noob already getting started. Getting it started, $10.
Let's go,
Thank you.
Level 2.
Let's
go.
Effing go is right. First place, baby. First place. And Bobby, I already know you're feeling generous today. Tell the people what you're going to do for them today. In honor of Victory Monday.
First and foremost, Victory Monday. I was feeling good. I'm running a giveaway on my Twitter. You see it right there, Back 9 Bobby. All it is a retweet and sub to The Smoke Show. You're already in The Smoke Show channel. That part should be easy. So hit that. I'm giving away a Tua jersey. Who doesn't want a Tua jersey right now? Look at this.
The hottest thing on the market.
Look at this. This guy is getting MVP chants in the stadium. The whole team heard about it and commented after it. All year long, we've been saying, I can't wait for the Dolphins to put it together, play a complete game, and go out there and dominate a team. What did they do on Sunday? They went out there, they played a complete game, and they dominated a team. It was a beautiful game to watch. I had a smile from ear to ear the entire time. Like Smoke said, it's about time we could just kick back, drink some beers, laugh it up with our buddies, and not have to be sitting on the edge of our seats waiting to see how this thing shakes out. It was a masterclass of beauty. We have so much to get into. And the cherry on top, the Buffalo Bills lose. The bummy Bills. Josh Allen fumble on the 1-yard line. What a bum! Bum!
Josh Allen had turned the ball over. Josh turned the ball over, Allen. Thanks, dude. Seriously, thanks for the fumble on the 1-yard line, and thanks for the pick on the 10-yard line. Thank you, brother. Thanks, Big Josh. Big GOAT. Big GOAT. Tua's ahead of Josh Allen in the MVP race. What a time to be alive, family. Woo! What a time to be alive. Let's talk about Tua. This brother's, he's on a different planet. He's not to be messed with. He is a top 3 quarterback in the league, period, end of story. Matter of fact, he is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Point blank, period, end of story. Now you could be like, his first 2 years, fuck those first 2 years. I'm talking about right now, 2022, 10 games into the season. There's no one better than him. He's got a game with over 400 yards and 6 touchdowns. He's had 3 straight games with 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. You know who's done that before? Tua. That's it. No one has ever done that in NFL history except the quarterback of our favorite football team, the Miami Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa is him. There's nothing else. There's no other pronoun. Oh my gosh.
Yo, 808 is a menace.
Oh my 808 is a menace. You are a menace. You are a fucking menace. You're a goat.
All right, I gotta go change my shirt. I'll be right back. I have to now.
You're a goat.
808. Come on, baby.
Tua making Hawaii proud. I always believed and supported my QB1 MVP, best quarterback in the league. No cap. There's no cap.
Woo!
Wow. What a blessing. Oh my gosh. I got to meet you, man. I'll be on the first boat out. Drinks on me, brother. Let me get back to Tua. I'm about to have a stroke. Best quarterback in the league. Number 1, QBR. I'm literally about to pass out. Number 1, passer rating. Second in completion percentage. Fuck you, Geno Smith, for taking that from him. Dude, does he do anything wrong? He's got a 6-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio right now. Thank you, Carlos, for the. He didn't even write anything. He just wanted to donate to the channel. Thank you, family.
Sorry,
thank
I just
you.
Get properly attired for the stream. Sorry.
There you
just
go.
had to.
Yeah, if you ever wear something not Dolphins related on the Victory Monday again, I will kick you off. I just figured that like you probably sweat so much in your Tua jersey you didn't want to wear it again. That's the only thing that could have made sense. Is he not the best quarterback in the league right now? Am I missing something? Because look, I know he doesn't have the big flashy sidearm, this and that. He doesn't lose games. He's 13-1 in his last 14 starts. 7-0 this year. 18 touchdowns. 3 interceptions.
But Smoke.
Best quarterback in the league right now. Period. End of story.
But Smoke. I thought that Tua was only successful because he has Jalen and Tyreek, and Tyreek was doing everything for him, and he could only get the ball to Tyreek, and Tyreek.
He's only good because McDaniel schemes guys open over the middle.
Oh, what did he do yesterday? He hit 8 different receivers. 7 of them caught more than 2 balls. This guy was electric. Smoke already brought stats up, but 135 passer rating in 3 straight games. No one has done that in the NFL besides Tua Tagovailoa. No one. That's the kind of ball he's playing right now, dude. The throw to Trent Sherfield in the corner of the end zone. What a dot. What a dime. What a catch. And for Trent Sherfield because they screwed him in Detroit. That wasn't right. I was so happy to see him get his first touchdown. But man, oh man, is this guy Tua the real deal? And let me talk about him real quick on third downs. He's been great. We call him the best third down quarterback in the league.
He is the best.
7 for 7, 80 yards in a touchdown. He's playing the best ball on the most important down in football. This guy is the truth. Come on.
No, let's talk about it. Third down. And he has, again, like you just said, he wins games. He's not throwing picks at the end of games to lose games. He wins games.
He's not Justin Herbert.
About it because let's talk about it. He's got elite pocket presence, elite pocket movement. He has elite accuracy, pinpoint accuracy. By the way, people don't want to talk about arm strength. He's had some improved velo this year, man. He's hitting throws.
Dude, that throw to Tyreek Hill was insane.
What about the one to Jalen Waddle from the left hash on an out route to the other side? Let's talk about it. By the way, pinpoint accuracy, because if that's a centimeter lower, that might be a pick 6. But it's a first down.
That was my favorite throw of the game. I can't even say that because there were so many good throws that I can't.
This is what I want to talk about. And Bobby, I know you liked it on Twitter. Tua is fucking defenders with his eyes. He is impregnating motherfuckers with his eyes, bro.
It's crazy.
Like, it's actually crazy. He is making guys. I said it in a video that I released today. It's just on my mind. He is like the owner of the chessboard, and he's moving these guys around like his little own pieces. He's moving defenders wherever he wants them to be and finding guys wide open. He's going through his progressions at lightning speed. People are saying, "Oh, he doesn't go through his progressions. He can only..." Actually, national media people who play the game of football are trying to tell me, "Oh, it's just good because Mike McDaniel always has his first read open, which is usually Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle." That wasn't the case. That wasn't the case because he was hitting his 4th progression, his 5th progression, and he was hitting guys like Trent Sherfield and Alec fucking Ingold, outcast from their teams.
That's my dog.
That's who he was hitting, and he still put up 285 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Tyreek Hill had 5 receptions for 44 yards, and that's all he did. And he still put up that stat line. Let's talk about it. He's only good because Mike McDaniel schemes guys open in the middle of the field. He's diming to the outside the numbers, out routes, out breaking routes, the whole game. Because the Browns came in with 2 things. Let's take away Tyreek. Let's take away the middle of the field. And Tua's still fucking dominated. He's still dominated. So now what? Oh, you got to take away the big play. Well, we know Tua eats in the short and intermediate game.
Eats.
How do you stop Tua Tagovailoa? Someone tell me how you stop him. Because guess what? If you play perfect coverage, it doesn't matter.
You don't got the answers. No one's got the answers.
Defenders with your eyes. Let's say the defensive coordinator calls perfect coverage against a play we run. It won't matter because Tua will move those motherfuckers with his eyes and find someone wide open. Mike Gesicki, crossing row. He can't hit him too early because there's a linebacker in the way. What does he do? He stares off. He moves the linebacker, hits Mike Gesicki in stride, pinpoint accuracy. None of this other bullshit which people don't give enough value where he has to catch the ball and just stop. Nah. He can get the ball and keep running because of that pinpoint accuracy. He does the things like Smoke said. He doesn't have the big arm. He's not doing sidearm wild shit. When did velocity equal being a better quarterback? Someone needs to tell me this because I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen it on ESPN. I've seen it from everywhere to anywhere. When the fuck did having more velocity mean you are a better quarterback? Because that doesn't matter. It matters about getting the ball in a specific place at a point in time, which is anticipation, which is another thing that he is fucking elite at.
Facts.
He's him. He's like that. Shout out Carlos for the $5 super chat. The Smoke Show is awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you. He said, thank you, Bobby, for liking my tweet yesterday.
Carlos,
how much are season tickets? I paid $2,500 for my season tickets, just so you know. But Bobby's a good friend. Bobby's good friend is a season ticket rep. So if you need tickets, hit him up.
I'm plugged up, boy.
I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, brother. We love you. It's our time, boys. I'm rubbing my big old fin on all these Raiders, Niner, Cowboys bums in Cali. We hold it down for this set.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Represent, baby.
Let's go, baby. It is our time. It is our time. The time is now. The Dolphins 7-3, first place in the AFC East. It doesn't even feel real. Bobby, when was the last time the Dolphins have been 7-3?
I got the Dolphins. These are the Dolphins' records through 10 games, starting from 2001 and going back to 2007.
Before I was alive, sorry. Just so, like.
Wait. You were born after 2001?
I'm an 02.
Wait, I said 07. Unless I said 01. I might have by mistake. But regardless, 3-7, 6-4, 2-8, 5-5. 4-6, 6-4, 4-6, 5-5, 4-6, 3-7, 5-5, 4-6, 0-10. People are acting like the Dolphins fans are acting up right now. We are acting up because we're doing this right now. We're having fun with it, bro. We got a real team right here. We got a real motherfucking team, bro. The last time the Dolphins were 7-3 was 2001. You know what that means? We haven't since that time 24 starting quarterbacks. 8 head coaches, 7 stadium name changes. Tua was 3 years old. Mike McDaniel was a freshman at Yale. That's how long it's been since we've been in this position. Take a second and take that in. Don't take this shit for granted because we're doing things right now in Miami, and it's only up from here.
I got a question for you, Bobby. When was the last time we did an offense like this? For you too,
never.
When was the last
I've
time we had
never
an offense
seen
like
the
this?
Dolphins have an offense like this in my life.
Never.
It's arguably, I think it's the best offense in the league. And right now, with our backfield, I think we have the best 1-2 combo in the league right now. Raheem and Jeff Wilson are dogs.
They're up there.
Our offensive line, shout out offensive line. Shout out offensive line. Do not mess with our O-line right now. AJ's back. Keep him on the damn bench. You do not mess with the 5 guys you have out there
Robert
right
Jones
now.
has not been that good. You put him at left
They
guard.
are you do not mess with this 5 players that you have right now because it is working. It is working. Myles Garrett, you didn't even know he played. Jadeveon Clowney, you didn't even know he played in the game. We ran for 178 yards. Those lanes were stupid.
Shout out to Ingold too, man.
Ran through that.
Blocking like a motherfucker. Shout out to Alec fucking Ingold, man. He's back there, run blocking, pass blocking, receiving. He is
We have the
good.
best. We have the best wide receiver combo in the league. And if you think there's a better duo than Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, you're an idiot. And there's no other way for me to describe you. I can't even be polite about it. It gets to the point where if you have a different opinion, you're just being disrespectful. Raheem and Jeff Wilson, it's only been 2 weeks, and they got more chemistry than Drake and Future on a collab. I mean, they are unbelievable. They are unbelievable. O-line, bussin'. Jason Sanders, expired milk. But aside from that, the Dolphins are buzzing. We are buzzing. The defense finally comes out, holds them to 17 points. Round of applause. They held Nick Chubb in check basically the whole game. They had that garbage time touchdown where it really didn't even matter. At the end of the day, they put Chubb in a blender. And I don't even think Amari Cooper put up crazy numbers either.
X is back. He fucking covered him the entire game. 3 receptions for 32 yards. By the way, 2 of the receptions were in like the third quarter when the game was already over. Xavier Howard is back, clamping. By the way, I see a comment.
Fumble
Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the $5, Justin.
Super chat. Jay can't even drink yet.
I'm an O2. Yeah, I can't. What the fuck are you talking about?
How old? No, you were born in 2002.
I'm 20 years
2022,
old.
so you're not 21.
Ages are different. It's 21.
Oh, your guys is different? Yeah, we can start drinking at 19, bro.
What?
And I definitely was not drinking before. That was definitely not what was happening. I definitely started after 19 years old.
Good. Yeah. Exactly.
That's
Just
great.
to make that clear.
Hey, that blew up in his face real quick, but we love the donation. $5.
Yeah, appreciate the 5.
Can we talk about this boy, Jeff Wilson? I know Smoke already started the conversation. This dude is electric, bro. He comes with so much power. He's got the cut. On that touchdown, he made the defender in the hole fall to the ground. He hit him with the shake, the shimmy, shake, got gone, and then Tyreek Hill just escorting him into the end zone. Come this way, brother. I'll show you to the promised land. Come on.
I can take you there.
This guy is fucking incredible. And our brother Jay right below. Puff your chest out a little, Jay. You were talking that shit as soon as we signed him. You said we could go for Kareem Hunt, but Jeff Wilson's going to be a cheaper draft pick, and he's going to do just as much, if not more, than what he could do for this offense. And he was bang on correct. Jay, take your victory lap, my brother.
He runs with purpose. He runs with intent. He runs hard. He runs fast, but he's still patient. Like, he does everything. He's fucking awesome.
He's got the
vision. He provides something that we don't have. Raheem Mostert, thunder and lightning. But the thing is, Jeff Wilson could be the lightning too, man, because this guy, his vision, ridiculous. His footwork, his ability to find the hole and explode out of it is ridiculous. And again, he still stays patient. Jeff Wilson has been fantastic. For just a 5th-round pick, that is a steal. And I was singing his praises. I was saying this before, not even just the day of the trade deadline. I was saying this right when McCaffrey got traded to the 49ers, because then they had McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell, and Jeff Wilson. Clearly, Jeff Wilson was going to be moved, and I wanted him at that point because look at what he's doing. It doesn't look like to me that he needs to learn the playbook because it's been very similar to what he did in 2019, 2020 with Mike McDaniel in San Francisco. And look at what he is doing. I'm not going to lie. He's already taken over the running back 1 role. He's already done it.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been playing ridiculous football. I might have missed on Chase Edmonds, but I fucking hit on Jeff Wilson. So shout out to that boy. And while I'm here, and while we're talking about that Jeff Wilson touchdown where Tyreek Hill is escorting him, let's talk. Alec Ingold had a major block, but you know who else did? Trent fucking Sherfield. Respect Trent Sherfield. So well. Respect him. He's
so good.
He is the most reliable wide receiver 3 the Miami Dolphins have had in I don't know how long. He doesn't drop the ball. He runs good routes, and he finds himself open all the time because he knows the offense. And then what he does, it will always be underappreciated by everyone because what he does in the run game is ridiculous. If you watch, there has been so many times where it's Waddle or Tyreek blocking, and that's the reason we don't have a run go for longer and go for a touchdown usually. Like, we've been waiting so long for a long touchdown run. When you have Trent Sherfield out there blocking, it's a completely different ball game. And this is a guy who needs to be extended because, to be honest, when you watch the film, I cannot imagine our offense without him. I genuinely can't.
He's a beast. Beast. And I'm glad he took Cedric's spot because he does everything that we could have asked for, and he blocks. He's an absolute dog. And every time I see him on the field, I'm like, damn, he kind of looks like Jarvis a little bit. Kind of looks like Jarvis a little bit. I miss Jarvis, man, but I love Trent Sherfield.
Love Trent. And I love Trent. He said something in the locker room.
I just love his team, man. The Dolphins didn't punt.
They didn't
punt the ball, family.
Bro, that Morstead picture of him sleeping.
The ball.
Bro, it happened on the job.
This dude took a nap. He didn't even need to play. And something about Sherfield, I saw in his post-game interview, he was like, if you want the ball, you got to block straight up. And talk about leading by example in that category right there, because he is a dog out there blocking. And it's great to see him get paid off with that touchdown. That ball, absolutely beautiful. The toe tap in the back. I mean, everything is just coming together. And we didn't punt. 0 punts.
Not one time.
Punts. Didn't even need to bring Old Man Morstead out there. That jersey's clean. He can wear that again next week. It don't even matter. What a fucking all-around performance, boys.
He didn't have to shower after that game, bro. He was chilling.
No chance.
Same with Tua. I don't know if it's the equipment manager or if his wife's name is Angie or I don't know, but he's like, after the game, she said damn, your jersey's so clean. Like, I don't even have to wash it.
No, it was Ann Nolan.
That's how good the protection was yesterday.
Legendary, bro.
Tua didn't even get touched against Javion Clowney.
The only time it happened was on the bad Connor Williams snap. That was the only time he ever hit the floor.
Yeah, dude. Connor had a bad game, stat-wise.
Yeah. Well, that's always been the issue.
He had a bad game,
stat-wise. Run blocking and pass.
But that was the most noticeable game, in my opinion. Like, there was a couple, really high.
I shit my pants on that high snap. I shit my pants.
No, good job on Tua, not trying to do too much, just jumping on it, going down.
Yeah, caught it, fell down. Thank you. Yeah. I was so proud of him for that.
And that's the hero.
We got 150 people. We got 150 people in here right now. If you haven't already, hit the like button, please. It's free. I'm not even asking you guys to donate. Just hit the like button. It's going to help this video get to more Dolphin fans. It's going to help grow our community. It's going to have the chat blowing up. Just hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We are so close to 4K, and we can only do that with your guys' help. So please hit that like button and please subscribe to the channel. I want to go back to Tua for a little bit because there's just so many throws that he made in this game where I just said, wow. And they're all on third down, fourth down.
Where's your Tua jersey, Smoke? Where's your Tua jersey?
It's in the closet. It's in the closet. It'll come out. Don't worry. Just unbelievable. Like that ball to Sherfield, absolutely disgusting. The ball to Jalen Waddle, absolute dime. The throw off the back foot to Tyreek Hill on the outside, like actual perfect ball placement. He's unbelievable right now. Like he's in a world of his own. Every time it's third down, I'm confident that this team's going to get the first down. And it's because we're putting the ball into his hands. And that's what it comes down to. He is the best third down quarterback in the NFL. Period. Yep. He's got the highest passer rating on third down in NFL history. And as a Dolphins fan, I can't remember the last time I ever felt confident about it being 3rd and 10, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5. I mean, even last year, the second it got to third down, yeah, we're punting.
Do you remember
this year? The drive doesn't start till the first third down. Like I'm not even worried 3rd and 10. I know Waddle's coming over the middle. I know Reeks. I know someone's catching the ball for a first down and we're moving the chains.
100%.
And I trust Tua's decision making. Like I don't ever have that nervous feeling of, oh my gosh, Tua just let this thing rip. Like, is it going to get picked? No, Tua just let this thing rip. How many yards are we getting on this play? It's been unbelievable, man. Like this jump is ridiculous.
And you talked about how confident you are when you see Tua throw. You know who's got the most confidence in the fucking room is Tua himself. And it's outrageous. And he's playing with that tremendous confidence. You can see it, dude. He's moving. He's with his eyes. He's getting the ball out quick. He's working his progressions. It is literally, we are seeing peak Tua. And I don't even know if this is peak Tua. Who knows how high this brother can go.
We're 7 games in. We are 7 games into the Mike McDaniel-Tua relationship.
Check your message. I got you, Carlos. I'll check your message, brother. I got you, my dog. But dude, his confidence level is just off the charts right now. He's getting it's so elite and it's so great that like you can't even critique him. I watch the games and I'm like, what could he have done more? Because everything is so fucking great from Tua Tagovailoa right now, and it just puts a smile on my face. And we're blessed to get to watch him play quarterback for the Miami Football Dolphins. That's a fact.
I ask you this, Bobby. I ask you this based on that. Imagine when, because Tua will finally have the same offensive play caller and offensive coordinator for more than 1 year, which, by the way, ridiculous. Imagine, this is big facts. Imagine when he masters the offense. Imagine when he can check at the line and audible because he's mastered the offense. This is literally reminding me of Drew Brees and Sean Payton. You put him in the right system and look what he's fucking doing. And bro, it's ridiculous because, again, this is all with 7 games. 7 games with his head coach and quarterback. What is it going to look like? 200 games in. Like, what is it going to look like? 200 is a big number. But, like, what's it going to look like when he's mastered the offense? It's going to be ridiculous. We have an even better offensive line because, by the way, the offensive line is going to keep getting better and better because they're all learning this new unorthodox, probably a scheme that they've never run before in their life because it's so difficult. Tyreek was talking about in the offseason, the most difficult playbook you had to learn. I'm sure it's difficult for the offensive linemen too. They're running a wide zone system, which Teron Armstead I know ran, but I know a lot of them didn't run that. So imagine what happens when the offensive line is, and I said, is going to continue to get better, and the run game is going to continue to evolve. We've all talked about Tua and his receivers. Imagine what happens when they don't even know if we're going to run or pass, because that's what happened yesterday. It's
they were
ridiculous.
lost.
Ridiculous. And
I can't remember the last time I watched a Dolphins game where we had over 170 rushing yards and basically 300 passing yards. I can't tell you the last time that's happened. I don't even know if that's ever happened before. Like that, those numbers are freaking insane.
Not a game that I've watched.
Yesterday was special. Yesterday was special, man. Look at all the players that touched the ball. Waddle, 4 catches, 66 yards. Sherfield, 4 catches, 63 yards. Ingold, 4 catches, 45 yards. Tyreek Hill, 5 catches for 44 yards. Gesicki, 2 catches, 31. Wilson, 2 for 24. Mostert, 4 for 22. Cedric, 1 for 7. What did I just name? Like 8 different receivers touching the ball? I don't want to hear like, oh, Tua's being
seven
carried.
Receivers had 20 yards.
You know what pisses me off? Oh, Tua's being carried. Like, it's obviously the receivers. I mean, obviously he's going to be better with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Like, that's obvious. When you bring in the best receiver in the league, your quarterback's numbers are going to be better. But don't just sit here and pin everything down, all the improvements he's made, because I've seen – like my whole thing with Tua, it wasn't just, oh, he's too small, this, that. It was like the decision making, getting rid of the ball, right reads, like all the little stuff. So yes, Tyreek Hill is a big help, but his decision making, his accuracy, the anticipation, throwing guys open. I mean, that ball that he threw to Sherfield, I don't even think Sherfield was looking. Like, he just looked up and the ball was in his face mask. Like, Tua threw that thing 3 yards into his route. An absolute freaking dime. So don't just tell me that his year 3 leap is just because he has Tyreek Hill. Like, no. It's not. There's so much more to that. It's because he has Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle.
Why can't it just be he's taking a third-year leap? Like, why is it so hard for people to say?
Right.
He's taking a third-year leap.
A head coach that believes in him, a team that believes in him, a front office that believes in him. Someone who put in the work, an offensive line where Jesse Davis isn't your starting tackle.
I remember that narrative. Oh man,
it doesn't just happen overnight, bro. And there's a reason why this team is undefeated when he plays, and they haven't won a game where he's missed. They haven't won a game where he didn't play. So do not just pinpoint his whole success this year because he has Tyreek Hill, because that is asinine.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. I don't think there's anything left to say. The brother's balling out. He's playing unbelievable, even when people still had their doubts. But you see what's starting to happen now. Everyone's starting to get on the same page, as they should be, chanting MVP for Tua at a sold-out Dolphins game. They sold the most tickets since 2015. Yeah, Smoke, you were in the building. It was live. It was live in there.
I would have never thought I'd see the day where I heard Miami Dolphin fans, myself included, chanting MVP, but there was legitimacy behind it. It's not like you're being a fanboy just chanting MVP. Tua Tagovailoa is neck and neck with Patrick Mahomes for MVP. Let me say that again. Tua Tagovailoa, the starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins, is ahead of Josh Allen in the MVP race right now, and he's neck and neck with Patrick Mahomes. The Dolphins are 7-3 and in first place in the AFC East heading into the bye week. Don't tell me how to act on this platform.
Yes, sir.
Don't tell us how to act right now, because we ain't ever been here. We ain't ever felt it. And it feels so good. Mm-hmm. We have a franchise quarterback, 7-3, first place in the AFC East. Do not tell us how to react. Do not do that, brother.
And headed into the bye, perfect. McDaniel said it himself. This was his quote: sprint into the bye week. That's exactly what the Miami Dolphins just did. We put together 4 spectacular performances in a row, and now we get to go to the bye week feeling great, get healthy, let some of those bumps and bruises heal up, and then we're back on track. Right back on track. That's what we're doing right now.
I'm back on road.
Woo! Come on, baby.
When's the last time you've ever seen this? You want to talk about shitting on a football team? We beat them in every single category. We beat them in every single category. More yards, more plays, more yards per plays, first down, passing yards. You name it, we smoked them.
Mm-hmm.
Smoked them. We literally took the Cleveland Browns helmet and attached it to a mop, and we wiped the fucking floor with them. That's what we did. We wiped the piss off the men's bathroom floor. That's what we did with them. Domination on both sides of the ball.
Pure and utter.
And it should have been a damn 40 burger. Jason Sanders.
No, we need a new kicker so bad. He's going to cost us a game at this point.
We really, he had us fooled in the preseason. We really thought he was back.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've given a lot of love to the offense so far on this show, and Tua specifically, deservedly so. Mm-hmm. Absolutely deservedly so. But let me give a little love to this defense, because the defense came out and played. Bradley Chubb, welcome to the Miami Dolphins, half a sack. We love to see it. Phillips with a sack. Wilkins getting on the sack board. Ingram getting on the sack board. The pressure was great, and our linebackers played well. I counted so many plays where Baker came up and made a big hit in the hole. Landon Roberts, a big game. Jay already said it. Xavier Howard, a big game. This defense went out and balled. And special shout out to the special teams guy, Justin Bethel. He's much more than a special teams guy. This guy made 2 back-to-back plays that were completely and utterly tremendous. A swear jar won't work. I'm unfiltered on the smoke show. We are unfiltered on this motherfucker. We dropped some swear words. I'm sorry. It's out of passion. There's no negative connotation.
It's all love, baby.
You just got to bring a little extra juice to the field sometimes. But this defense, they brought the juice to the field yesterday, and I'm glad to see them step up. The Miami Dolphins home defense, what a fucking change of pace from their road defense. When they come to Miami and the defense gets out there, they actually know how to play ball, and that's refreshing to see.
Honestly, Bobby hit everything other than the one thing, which I'm surprised he didn't talk about, unless I just missed it. The run defense was fucking incredible.
Unreal.
By the way, we need to pay Christian Wilkins, and we need to do it soon
so good,
because he's going to keep making more money the way he's playing. Christian Wilkins, we'd be lost without him on defense. Christian Wilkins, Zach Sealer punching the ball out. Raekwon Davis, John Jenkins for that matter, 2 big nose tackles playing great. And then Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips setting the edge. The run defense was fucking awesome. Kareem Hunt had 6 rushes for 9 yards, and Nick Chubb, while he did have like 13 rushes for 67 yards and a touchdown, 33 of those yards came on one run where Verone McKinley missed a tackle, which was like the one example of bad tackling. The tackling was good. We didn't take that many penalties. We won the turnover battle, and most of all, and this is something that we haven't talked about before, those 3 things, those 3 items we did. When you win in the trenches and you dominate in the trenches like we did, you will win fucking games. You will win games because we were dominant. Against a top 5 offensive line and against Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney, our offensive line, defensive line balled out. And more often than not, you're going to win games when that happens because you can do whatever you want when you're winning in the trenches. So shout out to the big boys. Like, shout out to the big boys because they really made this win happen.
Armstead worth every penny he was paid. He is an absolute monster at left tackle. It's crazy. We haven't seen a Dolphins offensive line like this. We had the unicorn year. That was great, and it was out of the blue. But outside of that, I have not seen a unit on the Dolphins offensive line perform to this level. And now all of a sudden, we got the run game going? Oh, we got the run game going? So you're going to have to put some extra defenders in that box to stop the run? Good luck with that. Open the field up for Tua a little more. Or if you don't, that's fine. We'll just give it to Jeff Wilson and stuff it down your throat. If this offense becomes what I think it can be, which it was this past week, it will be unstoppable. The Miami Dolphins already have the best offense in the league. I've said that for the last 2 weeks now. No one wants to go toe-to-toe in a shootout. No one wants to go toe-to-toe.
No one could beat us in a shootout.
You can't keep up. You simply can't keep up, bro.
We got 153 people watching live. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. Again, if you haven't hit the like button, please. It is so free. It is freer than Tua on 3rd down. Just click it. It helps the video so much. It's going to help the channel grow. And we got a donation. Ayub Matt. There's no way I'm saying. I'm a bad name pronouncer. But thank you for the super chat. And yes, Tua has a kid. No wonder he's balling out. Yeah, his balls are drained. He is balling. That man, he's got his family right. He's in a good headspace. He's got the team. He's got the locker room. Everything is going right over there. So I'm very, very happy. The daughter looks beautiful. Beautiful looking family. Yes, he's got the mojo right now. He's got the moxie. And if there's anyone out there that needs to drain their balls, let me just put this vision in your head. Close your eyes real quick. close your eyes, grab lotion, or if you're a woman watching, whatever you use. The Miami Dolphins can host a home playoff game.
Bro.
Right now, the Miami Dolphins would be hosting a home playoff game. And this is a reality.
I don't think they're going to lose, but there's a chance we get a fucking bye, dude. Like, there's a small chance.
The Miami Dolphins could have the first round bye. And right now, they'd be hosting a home playoff game. So there's no flight. Hey, yo, you want to fly out to Tennessee for the playoff game? Nah, dude, I'm staying down here in Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to drive to the game. I'm going to drive to the game because it's going to be played at Hard Rock Stadium, Papa. It's going to be played at home, family. Come on now.
I mean, that doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like this is actually happening because, like we've said, we haven't done this. We went through the records and what it's looked like. This is now a reality. And Dolphins fans, us included, we're going to start getting on board and getting behind it because this team is real, man. And that playoff bye, that home field advantage, winning the AFC East, yes, winning the AFC East, that is all realistic, possible, and achievable. This team just got to keep doing what they're doing, baby, because the way things are going right now, sky's the limit, bro. It's actually incredible. Like I'm going to go watch this game probably at least 2 to 3 more times just because of how happy, how much joy it brings me. You just sit back, grab your popcorn, you have a smile on your face from kickoff till the end of the game. And, dude, we had backups. We had backups in the game. When's the last time you saw the Miami Dolphins? When's the last time you saw the Miami Dolphins playing backups? Because we were dominating and winning a game. Tua on the sideline clapping his hands up. Oh, my God.
We went from Tua being benched for not playing good enough to Tua being benched because of how good he was playing.
Yep.
Blew them boys out.
Thanks, Brian.
Oh, Brian Flores, the dweeb. The dweeb of the year.
Dweeb. Dork.
I can't believe we're here. Like, it's stupid.
It's crazy.
Who's an MVP candidate? Who is the MVP?
What do you mean? He's literally the second favorite in the MVP voting, and he missed 2.7 games.
Oh, my God.
It's actually insane, dog. Just when Tua
plays, the Dolphins might be undefeated if he didn't get hurt.
Yep.
You can't deny it. I mean, you can't deny
I mean,
it.
we almost beat the Vikings with Skylar Thompson / Teddy Bridgewater off no practice all week. We're a Jalen Waddle fumble away from beating them. And if Josh Allen keeps playing the way he is, tell him, how's Josh Allen playing, Bobby?
Oh, yeah.
What's Josh Allen's stat line the last 3 games? Because I can tell you what.
Talk about it.
I can tell you what. Tua Tagovailoa's stats are a whole lot better, pal.
Yeah, so earlier in the show, I read you Tua's last 3 stats, and then I went along to say that no quarterback in the history of football has ever played to that high of a level. Now let me give you Josh Allen's last 3 games, just as a little comparison. I mean, do what you want with this information. His team is 1-2, so they've won 1 game, lost 2. He has a total of 3 touchdowns. To go with that, 6 interceptions, 3 fumbles, a 56% completion percentage, and a 67 passer rating.
Yeah.
Boom! Boom! Get out of here, Josh Allen. Fumbling at the 1-yard line, costing your team a game. I had so much fun texting my Buffalo people, my Bills fans. How's everybody doing? Good game. Good game. Josh Allen, he's the man, right? MVP. You got your MVP tickets in. You might as well go cash those already because those are free, you fucking losers. The Miami Dolphins are first in the AFC East, and we're staying up top, baby. I cannot wait. What a reality we live in these days, boys.
It's been 3 games. It's been 3 games, but I'd rather have dropped interceptions than fucking game-ending interceptions like Justin Herbert and Josh Allen, man. Like these guys are throwing interceptions in the biggest moments of the game when Tua's throwing touchdowns in the biggest moments of the game, man. 3rd down, 4th quarter. Best quarterback in the league, though.
In the league. All right, so 181 people watching live. Unbelievable. We love you guys so much. Again, hit that like button, please. It's going to help this video grow. It's going to help the channel grow. It's going to bring more people to the community. So please just hit it. It's so free. It's free. All right, so we are 7-3. We just opened up a can of whoop ass on the Cleveland Browns. We've just seen Tua Tagovailoa, not 1, not 2, but 3 straight games of 3 tugs and no picks. The Dolphins have won 4 straight, and we're heading into the bye week 7-3 in first place in the AFC East. Next week we play the Houston Texans.
Next week we play
I believe that's a win.
This week,
so,
sorry.
I don't want to jump too many guns, but let's just say we're 8-3, and then we go into that 6-game stretch. I'm going to say I don't even know who we would lose to right now. This team is playing so good. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful and say the Dolphins are going to lose to someone because it's extremely disrespectful.
We can be realistic about it.
All right, I'll be realistic. We beat Houston.
Yep.
8-3. We're going to win one game.
49ers. I'd rather beat the Chargers. So let's do that. Fuck the Chargers.
Right.
Man.
I think we're going to win one game in California and lose the other. So what's that? 9-4.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. 9-4. At Buffalo.
50-50.
I think we could beat them, but I think they're going to beat us. I do.
That's fair.
So what are we? 9-5.
Yep.
9-5. We're going to beat the Packers. 10-5. At New England. Tough
so
game.
hasn't lost them yet, but
tough game. Now, if we win both of these last games against New England and the Jets, we would be 12-5. I am so confident we're going to smoke the Jets the last game of the year.
Yeah.
Absolutely decimate them.
Our minimum is 11 games, man. 11 wins. That's our minimum.
That's what I was getting at. At minimum, at the absolute worst, this team will win 11 games. And the peak, they could win 13, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Tua's never lost to the Patriots. So I'm not going to sit here and say that we're going to lose to the Pats. I just think that game might be an ugly one. I still think we'll come out on top. But I genuinely believe the Dolphins will probably finish the year 12-5. And I think that's good enough to win the East. It could most definitely be enough to win the East because the Bills are 0-2 in the AFC East. And we beat them heads up.
Very well could be, bro. It's all right there in front of us. And McDaniel, it seems like the team's got kind of a new little slogan. Make 2022 a year you will remember forever. And when he says that, it gives me chills on the back of my neck. I'm already loving this season more than I've ever loved a Miami Dolphins season the entire life that I've lived. Now let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. 1 week at a time, stack your W's. I think this bye came at a perfect time, an absolute perfect time, because you get your momentum, you go in on a very high note, and now you let your guys heal up. Our injury report's already getting smaller than it ever has been. It does suck that we lost Agba. That's a big loss.
Tough loss. Wishing a speedy recovery.
He hasn't been playing the best this year, but still just having that monster.
Yeah, it's such a tough loss. I mean, if there's any position we could have lost someone and not felt it, it's that position.
Potentially. But still, that's a tough loss.
JP,
that's a great player.
Chubb, Melvin Ingram, Van Ginkel. I mean, like we have pass rushers, bro. And let's be real, we're trying to move off Agba next year.
Probably.
I hope he's better though. I hope he gets better. But it's not like
it's not the end of the world.
Armstead going down.
It's not the end of the world.
Hey, just be thankful we traded for Chubb, man. We would have been in a hell.
That is facts, though. That is facts. It makes that trade look a lot better.
Yep.
But I want to act so I know we said that we would lose to the Niners. I really don't even think that they have a better football team than us, though. I think we have better skill guys. We have a better quarterback. I believe offensive line. I mean, our offensive line is playing great. And I've seen them go up against Myles Garrett. I've seen them go up against Hutchinson. I've seen our offensive line go up against great edge rushers. I'm not that worried about Nick Bosa.
No.
I'm really not. I know he's a fantastic player, but I have so much confidence in Teron Armstead that they could put Thanos out there, and I have all the confidence in the world that Tua is going to have enough time to throw the football.
Bro, I mean, I'll be completely honest with you guys, and I don't want to come off as cocky, getting ahead of myself, getting too far out in front of myself. But at this current moment, I'm going to ride the wave with the Dolphins and see what happens. I'm not picking the Dolphins to lose against anybody right now. Nobody, point blank, anybody. I will take our best versus your best. As long as number one is under center, I think the Dolphins have a shot and a good shot to win every single game on the remainder of their schedule. Now, do I think that they're going to go undefeated through the rest of the season? That's a little short-sighted. We know how the NFL works. You have your off weeks, it happens. But right now, looking at the schedule, I'm not going to go down and pick any game as a loss. I think we can win every game. I think we can go to Buffalo, take it to them. I think we can go to California, take it to them. I think the Packers are going to come to our house on Christmas, and we're going to give them the beautiful present of an L. It's going to be – everything's beautiful. I am the most –
If we go into Buffalo – if we go into Buffalo, win that game and sweep their ass, I can assure you, I can guarantee you I will have my flight booked for Arizona. Guaranteed facts. I wouldn't need to see anything else. I've already seen enough. This is the greatest offense I've ever seen. This is the greatest head coach I've ever seen. This is the greatest locker room I've ever seen. This is the most fun I've ever had. I've seen 3 straight Dolphin games where they've scored at least 30 points. That's never happened before. I've seen my quarterback throw for 6 touchdowns in a game. I've seen my quarterback go 3 straight games with 3 touchdowns. I've seen this team win no matter what. If the offense sucks, the defense shows up. If the defense sucks, the offense is showing up. I've seen this team win 16-10. I've seen them win 39-17. This team finds ways to win. It does not matter how we do it. We just do that thing. And I couldn't be happier and I couldn't be prouder to be a Miami Dolphin because this right here, this is the greatest time of my life. Greatest time of my life. And it's just getting started.
Yeah, it is. We're barely halfway through the season, and you just ripped it, bro. Good teams can win games in multiple different facets. It would be one thing if the only way the Dolphins could win is if we get to 30 points, if we have to go out there and score 1 million points. But that hasn't been the case, man. Close games. Well, now we got a blowout under our belt. High-scoring games, low-scoring games, run-dominant games, pass-dominant games. We're finding ways to win in all different areas, in all different facets, and that's what good football teams do. It's not always going to go according to script the way you draw it out and say, this is how we want to attack it. You got to be able to adjust. You got to be able to coach, which Mike McDaniel is blowing me out of the water right now with the shit he's doing. His offensive game plan and his calls and adjustments are so on point. And this team is just doing whatever it takes to win. And it's magical to see, bro. It's so great. And I'm so glad we finally got that blowout where we could just kick back and have a good time. Because this Dolphins team, they'll put some stress on you. They'll give you some gray hairs, make you sweat it out a little bit. But as long as they're stacking W's, I'm happy. And it was just so great to get that finally, that blowout dominant win where the rest of the league's going to have to take a step back and say, shit, the Dolphins are actually legit. The Dolphins are actually legit. They only made us 3-point favorites over a Browns team at home. Try that one next time, Vegas. You better put some respect on our name. Actually, keep making us small favorites so I can keep profiting off my boys, you know?
It's the best. I live for it. So I was at the game yesterday, and I was sitting in the live section. So it's club level seats, but they're padded up, and then instead of walking out and you're walking into the regular bars and shit like that, you walk into club live basically. So I'm sitting there, we're watching the game, and the Dolphins are up by 2 scores at this time. So I'm very relaxed, nonchalant, just chilling. They have waitresses come up to you, they're taking your drinks there, they bring them out to you. So I'm feeling like a king, I'm loving life. And the front row of the lift seats, you could have your own table, your own little section, right? And all of a sudden, there's just this girl, and she's just dancing all over the glass, as if they went to 11 and just brought her to the game. And I'm looking at my brother. I said, bro, this girl is definitely a stripper because she's dancing all over this glass in front of us. And all the dudes are just looking at each other, laughing. Bro, we got a free stripper here, perked up, nip showing through the shirt. And the Dolphins are just up by 3 scores. And it's just this is the life. This is the life of the Dolphins fan right now. Life, this is how I feel right now. Nothing can bother me. No one's telling her to sit down, get down, lady, you're in the way. No, it's the Dolphin, Raheem's over there running to the end zone. Waitress is coming. It was great. Life was good. Life's good over here.
You go to bed and you close your eyes at night and you hope that's your dream for the evening. I mean, who doesn't hate a little extra free entertainment, A little extra free. You got the Dolphins over here. You got her over here. That sounds like a dream, Smoke. And I'm envious. I'm envious you got to experience that last weekend. Or that yesterday, not last week.
Yep. Jesus. No, me too, man. It's fucking cold out here, man.
So live seating is well worth it, Smoke. Yes, but be prepared. Be prepared to pay $50 a drink. Yeah. My boy got charged $50 for a double vodka water and lime.
Damn.
Oh, God.
Yo, that's USD as well. Damn.
You sitting in that section, you got to be balling out. That's where it goes.
You got to have it. You got to have it. You got to have it. Let's see. All right, we got a salty Dolphin fan for no reason. If they win a playoff game, I'll be a believer. But this team to me will always be the bum fins until I'm proven otherwise.
You're not
Why
a fan.
do you support
then?
the Dolphins?
Yeah, you're not a fan. You're the
like
what?
We've been through misery. We've been through hell. Tell me the last time you've seen them 7-3. Tell me the last time you've seen your quarterback 3 straight games, 3 touchdowns in a row. Tell me the last time you've seen a quarterback throw 6 touchdowns in a game. Mm-hmm. Tell me the last time you've seen this team win 4 games in a row. Tell me. You think this team's bummy? Tell me the last time you had the best receiver in the NFL. Tell me the last time you had a quarterback number 1 in QBR, number 1 in passer rating. Let me know.
In everything.
Let me know when you had Bradley Chubb, JP, Melvin Ingram. Let me know. Xavier Howard. Let me know, bro.
See,
why? Why are you complaining? What are you complaining about? Cry me a river, dude. Cry me a river. Josh, you're a Bills fan, and I know you're just salty. Josh, you're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So although I despise your team, I appreciate your presence. Don't be mad that your quarterback's ass. Don't be mad that Josh Allen is trash.
Wait. He what? He what is that word? He
threw. He spelled it wrong.
What?
Threw.
Mitch Trubisky. I don't get that. I don't know.
Look, man, Mitch is never done what Tua's doing. Never. When's the last time you had a quarterback in the MVP conversation? Let me know.
Oh,
when Dan Marino retired? 2000? 1999?
Something like that. Before I was remembering what was happening in the world.
This is not the same Dolphins team, pal. They're not.
I've never been so proud to wear this jersey. Bro. I've never been so proud to wear this jersey.
It's unbelievable.
Woo.
Legendary. Like what Tua is doing, what the Dolphins are doing right now, legendary. Look at how it just brings the energy and the mood. It's so great. When you get to wake up Monday morning and just go refresh your Twitter feed for like a half an hour and just go through all the Dolphins. Oh, look at that stat. Oh, look at that record Tua broke. Oh, look at that. Tua. No one's ever done that in the NFL before besides Tua. Oh, sick. Oh, Tua's mic'd up. Oh, let me go watch that. Oh, locker room interviews. Yeah, need that. Let me watch the game again. It is the best. I will
dialed in. I don't miss anything.
Nothing.
We don't miss anything.
Nothing.
I watch every video, every press conference. Anything that team posts, I'm dialed in. Don't talk.
I can't wait for the mic'd up. Cannot wait.
I think it's going to come out tonight.
I hope so.
Mr. Bonafide, thank you for the donation, brother. Fan since 98, and I have never seen an offense like this. I'm losing my mind at how good they are. As the lone Dolphin in my family of Saint fans, the Zookeeper is for real. Best jersey I ever bought. Thank you for the donation, and I could not agree more with you. This is the greatest offense that I've ever witnessed in my life, and they are special. All the numbers and stats, when they compare them, it's matching up with the greatest show on turf and the Rams. It's matching up with the Chiefs and what they did when I think Mahomes threw for 50 touchdowns and won the Super Bowl. Like, it is matching up with all-time great offenses, and you should be excited because when the Browns scored that opening drive, I looked at my boy DT, shout out DT, and I said, bro, let's see what this offense is about. What did they do? Straight down the field. Straight down the field. It's to the point where we get scored on, and I'm like, oh, all right, we're going to go get it back.
Yeah.
I never had that last year. Last year, if the Dolphins went down double digits, the game was over.
Yep.
That's how bad the offense was. We would go down.
If it was 3rd and 7, the drive was
shut
over.
The game off.
Be like, oh shit, it's 3rd and 6. Oh fuck.
Might as well punt it now.
Punting. Yeah. You know you're punting.
And real quick, Mr. Bonafide, we thank you for your donation, and you said you're proud of that Tua jersey. If you in the chat want a Tua jersey, giveaway. All you got to do is go on Twitter, Back9Bobby. You see the username. Retweet the tweet. It's pinned to my profile. I'm giving away one Tua jersey to a lucky winner. I need more people out there repping the Uno. You know you want it. I'll be announcing it a week from today on this show next Monday. So it's bye week. Got to do something special for the bye week. Get involved, people.
To my people in the chat, if you're an older fan, not older, I'm going to say more experienced fan, and you actually got to witness Dan Marino play, I want you guys to comment and let me know that this is kind of what it felt like. Because I've seen some terrible quarterback play. in my life. I've seen some terrible offenses play. Can you guys let me know if I'm thinking crazy that this isn't the best quarterback play since he's left? Is this not the best offense that we've had since he's left?
Keep the username.
Let me know.
Would it go?
Josh Allen fumbled at his own goal line.
Could
you imagine if Tua did that, though?
Yeah, I was about to say, could you imagine if Tua threw a game-ending interception like that? Like to nobody, literally to Patrick Peterson? Oh, my God. The bird app would burn.
It would. It would. He's at least getting his flowers a little bit now, though. I like to see kind of what the narratives is starting to change. It never should have got to where it got to, but hey, I'm glad people are starting to give him a little respect.
Look at this.
This is what it felt like.
This is what it felt like. This is what it felt like. And we're just getting started. Like, just wait till we start winning playoff games. Do you know what would happen for Tua in Miami if he is the first quarterback to win a playoff game here in 22 years? Do you have any? He's already the most polarizing player
in the NFL
that I've ever seen wearing Miami Dolphins uniform. If he wins this team a playoff game,
just one,
they will treat him like Dwayne Wade. And if he wins a championship, something Dan Marino didn't even. You guys do not know what would happen. You would not know what would happen. I wouldn't even know how to picture it.
Yeah, I can't even fathom it at this point yet. But it's possible. It's truly possible at this point in time. There's not many times as a Dolphins fan when you're sitting there after week 10 and you're sitting there saying, yeah, this is possible. This team is real. This team is the real deal. It's fucking possible.
This is what I was kind of looking for in one of the answers when I put that question out. Definitely the best since the mid 80s. We were never out of the game back then. He's a fan since 1982. That's what I've felt. That's been the biggest difference for me, is that the Dolphins are never out of a game when he's on the field. When Tua is playing, we could be down 7, we could be down 10, we could be down 35-14 heading into the fourth quarter, and we are not out of the game. That's the biggest difference for me, because I said it earlier in the show. Last year, if we were down 10, the game was over, bro. Right now, it doesn't matter. This offense could go ballistic anytime it wants. So, Donald, that's exactly the answer that I was looking for.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Knight for the $2 donation. I'm ready for Tua's next statue next to Dan's in February. I would let him wear 13 if he won a championship.
I'll get it.
One's going down now. One's going down in history now.
No, I want one. Retire one. I like one.
If Tua wins a championship, I'm getting his face tattooed on me. I'm getting a big.
I would definitely get his face tattooed.
I thought he was going to go with 10, to be honest. I don't know why. I thought he was going to go with 10 because of Bam and stuff. But
that boy got the Uno.
Yeah, the Uno.
Rocking that thing.
Look at us. Who would have thought we'd be here?
Yeah, look at us.
7-3.
Who would have thought?
10 games in.
Not
talking about the freaking Super Bowl. All right, but here's the thing. It's the bye week. So we can't lose. Just got to take it slow, week by week. Just keep winning. Major announcement. So Wednesday, our next episode right here on the Smoke Show. Be here from 5 to 6 p.m. I'm going to have Nick Hicks, a.k.a. Perform. He's Tua's trainer. He's going to come on the show. We're going to interview him. We're going to talk about all the progressions that he's seen in Tua and all the hard work that they put in the offseason to get him to where he is today. So do not miss Wednesday's episode right here on the Smoke Show, 5 to 6 p.m. We're going to have Nick Hicks, Tua's trainer, on the show. You are not going to want to miss this. 190 people watching live. If you haven't already, hit the like button, please. It'll help the channel grow so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 4,000. We cannot do that without you guys, so thank you. Shout out to the MTVers. Thank you for the donation, brother. Thank you. I think this is the most donations we've had. God bless you guys so much. Thank you to everyone who donated today. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you to everyone that has given us a full hour of your time. We will never take that for granted. We are so blessed and thankful to have you guys here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And as always, fins up.
Fins up, baby. Fins for the win.
Yes, sir.
Again.